There we go. All right. There we go. Getting everything booted up now. All right. Been a while since that popped up. I guess they had to make sure to remind me. Let's look and see if there's anything worth forcing. Alright, that's good enough. And back to work. Good morning, everyone. Alright. A buddy of mine asked me a question the other day that actually make a pretty decent bit of a discussion topic for this. And that question was, how do I feel like the gear progression in WoW compares to the gear progression in Final Fantasy? And in general, I actually think the gear progression in WoW is a little bit more solo friendly. And the only real reason why I say that is because the gear progression in WoW, you have a lot of different means that you can do to get the sort of same, roughly, power level of gear. The ultimate stuff is still locked behind the hardest raids, but you can get comparably close if you push yourself up to really high level mythic pluses, but again, that's still group content. But between delves and just a wide variety of, there are a few group options that are still kind of only really pretend difficult. Like normal mode raids are not hard. Of course, you also have LFR to do that, but you can also keep upgrading item levels and do those sorts of things. So it seems to me like WoW, with its multiple choices in terms of what you do for endgame. I mean, the endgame is still ultimately the loot treadmill, but you have a wider variety of possibilities in terms of what you can do if you want to.
Can't attack that target.
Now, in terms of just straight up having a goal, Final Fantasy is a little bit better, because it's a little bit clearer in terms of what you're wanting to get to truly be finished getting your gear and doing all that. Especially, I like the relic weapon system. I do kind of wish there was some sort of equivalent of that in WoW, because back in the day with Legion, having a sort of fixed ultimate weapon was actually kind of nice. Like, having some means of getting at least a couple pieces pretty much taken care of for the whole expansion wouldn't be terrible. They could do the basic armor as the thing you still rotate through, but And it doesn't even have to be part of your like permanent power upgrade path. That's sort of the problem that I think we had, is they semi-tested it out with things like the Legion weapons, and then the necklace and the next expansion, and then, or let's see, I think it was a back piece and the one after that. And then they just kind of abandoned that entire idea in general, when in reality all they actually had to do was find some way to make it to where it wasn't a perpetual upgrade path. Because it just made every other piece of gear not feel like it was really even nearly as relevant. They were useful, but they were just sort of catching everything up to where your major upgrade was. So, I don't know. I do believe in the long run, WoW's gearing system is a bit more user-friendly. Even though it's more random, there's more of it. So you can just kind of pick what fits for you better. Now, questing, I don't know, I've done both Final Fantasy and WoW, and they feel pretty different from each other. Like, it's not one of those things where one, in my mind, is clearly better. But anytime I sit down to try to parse it out and decide which one I think has actually done something better, usually it's more that there are aspects of Final Fantasy that are better, but the overarching systems in WoW tend to play out better. Like, I enjoy the way that you can queue up for basically any content in Final Fantasy. Which means if you're feeling lucky and you're not that worried about the quality of the group you get into and you just want to sort of see what happens, you can queue up for even the hardest content. Well, sort of. I don't think you can queue up for the ultimates. I think you have to still travel to them. Which, again, that is also something that I think Final Fantasy does well that WoW could kind of emulate. Instead of just having one single hardest tier of content with mythic raids and whatnot, they could actually have the whole system that, like, Final Fantasy goes back and they'll pick an old raid, like whatever sort of one of the peak ones was from prior expansion, and they will add in some sort of mechanism to it where the fight becomes sort of like a semi-puzzle, where there's certain things you're going to end up having to do to actually progress past certain phases. And
need words?
they really ramp the difficulty of the fight way up.
Offer trade or leave.
It also scales significantly better. Like the ultimates in Final Fantasy, you pretty much are always going to need a stable group to do them. You're not going to be able to just hop in with a group of people that have zero idea what's going on and be successful, even the oldest ones. You can be more successful with the older ones, but you can't necessarily outgear it. That's a cool idea.
This one has not seen.
And they only do like one per expansion, so they can put a whole lot of thought and design into it. I think WoW would benefit from something akin to that.
I am not eternal.
What I've got on's better, but I wonder what that looks like. Yeah. Just matches that gear.
Walk without fear.
Oh, of course. Well,
The lumbering beast outside? It seems so docile. This reeks of foul play.
I guess it has been a while since I've had to visit
but can
Arcaris.
be quite dangerous when agitated. Be careful, friend.
Let's go ahead and take care of this. If we're going to swap out weapons. And I guess that's one thing I need to really be thinking about if I'm actually going to put any sort of effort into this guy, is when I get him to max, at what item level am I actually going to start doing gems and enchants? Because it's completely worthless to do them early enough. Like, you don't need to do that stuff for the first little bit of gear that you get, just because you're going to turn it over so quickly. You know, given the fact this guy's a jewel crafter, gems will probably be at least a touch easier to get some low level ones. In case you have no idea what I'm doing, with Death Knights, they pretty much have this secondary self enchant that you can layer over top of the other enchants. So, and they're very important towards your overall DPS. So, whenever you get a new weapon, you realistically need to come to Arcaris for a moment, throw a new ruin on it, and then you can go back to whatever you were doing. Okay.
Dead! And who's that? Not only one gone mad!
Oh, the light bloom has arrived. That's interesting, given the fact that we came here to figure out what was going on with it.
I shall watch for you. Your path leads you deep, stranger. We will remain here to guard Hagar and the others.
Alright.
If these blooms take root, Hamara will be
Well.
destroyed.
Let's see. And as far as flight goes, the WoW developers are absolutely correct that if you can fly, you will bypass mechanics. And I love it. I hate it when they force us not to. If you don't want to fly, you don't have to fly. There's not that many zones in the game that actually absolutely require as a mechanic. So if you want to choose to not participate in flying, as I believe some people have actually done that here lately, it is entirely possible to do so. Control 1. I need to get auto loop turned on. And there we go.
Has you.
Oops. I always forget to drop death and decay. It's like a dot, but not. Let's see, between tier sets and relic weapons, which one do I think is done better? I actually think they would pair up really well together, because the relic weapons in Final Fantasy are pretty cool, and the idea that you have to get materials that are specific or do specific quests from each expansion to upgrade them is a clever concept. But I think people would revolt. I think they would see too much in terms of like back to the old Legion weapon stuff, which they look cool. I actually think for weapons, as long as they look cool, people wouldn't care. But that is one of the problems. You end up getting stuck with a relic that doesn't look that good, And you're stuck with it for pretty much the whole expansion. Just kind of a minor visual upgrade going from tier to tier. But the tier sets, one class that always seems to be upset with their tier is hunters. It seems like their tier sets just never quite scratch the itch for them, which I kind of agree. I think most of the hunter tier sets are just not that great. That is something I haven't been doing. Killing the little flowers. I guess these are going to pan out to be the evil druids of this expansion. Especially since the druids aren't trying to actively burn anything at the moment. Druid of the Flame was a cool concept when I first saw it pop
The
up.
attack is letting up. Good work.
It has
So,
the whole good druid, bad druid thing has gotten a little.
lend your soul to hers.
Every time you end up doing anything nature, we're trying to find evil druids to fight against. Yeah, whatever. Oh, in combat. With who? Yeah, whatever. Let's go destroy some more plants. Those things look like, what is it? The corpse lily. Before it actually gets the big bloom out in the middle. Wonder if that's what they were going for. I'll hand it to WoW's development team. They seem to have a decent little bit of just random world knowledge. And they'll actually work quite a few references into the game. Things that just 99% of people are not going to pick up. Like, I have no idea what I'm just on a perpetual basis. There we go.
Speak to me. The world watch over you.
With perseverance, strength.
So that's how I got into combat.
Stranger. The infested Brutani spread the light brew. Where is Yonka?
Yonka. Okay. Where is Yonka?
You hail from above.
Okay, on an upper level.
One's bloom changed. This one's did not. Take seed. Show others. May reveal answer.
Who would imagine that the plant people might be affected by seeds?
You have found me. Wild guide you well.
Okay, where do I deliver it to? To this person. Hold on.
Greetings.
Okay.
May victory be ours.
You.
This seed, it's coated in...
Almost. Perhaps that is what shielded Ionka from the light bloom.
The elders control the undust supply. I doubt the
Almost. The elders will not part with it easily. Still, we have to try. The roots brought us.
Well, yeah,
all
no, we'll
here.
just kill the elders and take it. That's the way to make this work. From the Rift of Aln.
Let's
I
know.
will take this seed back to Silvermoon. Perhaps the Magisters will have some insight.
Alright. Let's see if we can pick up some sigils on the way. Just for the fun of it. I like the fact that they reworked this to actually basically let you perpetually have what is this? Oh, to pretty much perpetually let you have all your skywriting stuff going on. Okay, do I need to be higher up in the air or is it down lower? There it is. Yeah, we might as well just go ahead and uncover the map while we've got that little passive buff going. Although I don't think it affects that. Might as well pick up this guy as well, in case we ever feel like being lazy one day.
Here.
Whoops. Yeah, that's a cool mount. And let's see. There we go. Some silver. Not really what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Okay. Okay, let's just go up really, really high. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Takes a minute to find these sometimes, but I'm pretty sure you just have to click them, and then they auto-log. Now, next glyph. Oh no, have we been by here? Yes. Okay, come on. There it is. It's actually pretty cool the way that one spirals. Question is, what's the light source? Hmm. Which one? You know what? Let's double check. See what the recommended specialization is. WoW-Professions is a good website if you've never used it for leveling up your profession skills. They tend to have the most optimal sort of path. Meticulous mining. Alright. That does sound like a good idea. So about 40 points. All right. Now, back to trying to figure out where the telescope is. And there it is. Oh, it's a beetle. It's like yellow text. Something sitting still. What is that? Okay, so I need that glyph and that one. Let's see. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so we hit that one, that one, that one, and that one. Is there another vista that we missed? Let's see. Well, that's the quest line one, so. Lore Master, where's Hardar? Might as well track that. That'll tell us how close to completion we are. There's the Explorer. Hold on, what are the... You would think it would be under exploration. Aha, there we go. 4 of 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I bet... No, I got that one. I know I got that one. Maybe I missed that one? We'll find out in a minute. Let's finish the glyphs first. Uh, There it is. Whoa, what happened? Okay. That was interesting. Not really what I was trying to do, but I'll take it. There it is. There we go. And I'm going to guess... I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. I can't really tell. There's not really a good way to tell on these markers, so we'll go try the one straight across from us. Because I'm almost certain I hit that one. Goes over that little fungal shelf thing. Oh. Huh. Well. Okay, that one's still purple, although they might all be purple. Nah, there we go. Okay. Now, we can continue the quests.
There you are. Unfortunately, our fears were well founded. So, your path leads you here.
Ooh, that's nice.
The elders will not sacrifice any of the unlost. We must find another way.
Well, let's sacrifice the
Ask
elders
around
and
the
take
dead.
the Allen
Glean
dust.
what wisdom you can.
The elders are unnecessary. We can just take what we need. Like we do everywhere else.
Speak now.
No.
Speak swiftly.
You would have us spare Andust for the sake of outsiders. Absurd. She, of all people, knows the cost to gather it. If she wants to waste it, then she can brave the rip for it herself.
Well, yeah, let's go.
I will watch for you.
What do they got? Oh. Yeah, sure, we got plenty of that stuff.
Go and make
And now we got a 180 waste. That should do us for a while.
I listen.
What else do they have? So, alchemy, enchantment, enchant, glamour. Oh, that's cool. Inscription. Jewel crafting. There we go. It's a ring. Leatherworking. Herbalism. Inscription. That's some decor. Back appearances, which to each their own, but I don't really care all that much about back appearances. Ah, those look cool. That looks cool as well.
I will watch for you.
Now, the only thing I will say... Oh, I lost my train of thought there. Whatever. Oh, as far as reputations go,
There's duty
this is where I was
where
going to go
some
with that and just kind of completely slipped my mind.
exist for a reason. They protect us and
I actually kind of like the older reputation system better. I'd rather unlock really big chunks at one time rather than little bits and pieces here and there. The steps, I feel like in the long run, it's ultimately the same amount of reputation. I just don't know, it doesn't feel quite as rewarding as it used to whenever you would bump up from tier to tier and then get like 15 things unlocked at once.
I listen and remember. Search for the path.
Oh, the Flight Master. Where is he at?
Where would you go? Why, I wish to help Orwena, but she will not want to go where she must go.
Hold on. What's back there? Might as well. See if we can find it. Or do you fish it out? You probably fish it out. Whatever.
Orwena, I beg you. You know we're on the spalls. Those who walk the rift without guidance risk being forever lost.
Yeah, so we gotta go to the Rift of On. Again.
When the goddess was torn from her cradle, the violence left wounds that will not heal. Her screams of anguish give life to formless terrors and drive those who enter mad.
Sounds like she's managed to have a little bit of old god infiltration into her brain. I've warned Norwina of the dangers and madness that lay within the Rift of On, but she believes it is her only path forward. I envy her faith. Someone can help show her the way. The Shulka, the Hunters of the Shadows, they have sacrificed everything to protect the Harnir from the effects of the Rift. I will let one know that you need help. You will find him in the Veil of Mists. Yeah, okay.
If you must
We've
go,
been there before.
you
Not all
will
that
meet
worried
the
about it.
Shulka. How you feel about him cannot change
He
that.
was a friend once, before I followed the goddess's visions to the world above. He was supposed to walk with us, but he chose the rift instead. He turned his back on his friends. He closed his mind to the goddess. And he chose to abandon me.
Alright. Whoa, uh-oh, shit. I've done this a bunch before, and I'm about to die. Ah, well. Gotta love forgetting that you, don't have your mount active. Oh well. It's gonna happen.
After all this time, you return and seek entry into the rift. You have not changed at all, Rowena.
Let's see. Windwater Spire Void Scar? No. Blinding Veil is probably what it's going to end up being.
Listen and learn. Ask if you must. Walk quietly, go safely.
Heal 5 wounded guardians of the Veil of Mists. That'll be decent.
You learn, now go.
And
I return. If you insist on doing this, then you need to protect your mind and spirit with the Undust. Find me once you are prepared. And Rowena, be careful.
Be quiet.
you know what? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to attack. Is it not good fishing waters, I guess? What about over here? No. Oh well.
must get closer. Out of range.
So something's driving them crazy.
Need to target something first.
Not been that bad gathering this up. Played just a little bit of Classic one day, and while the old school feel is kind of cool, the killing 5,000 things to get one single item is not. Ah, yeah, there's a treasure. You gotta equip stuff for a moment to get the appearance. Where's my weapon? Or did I? It was just an appearance. Okay, cool. Whoops. Well, didn't really mean to do that. Alright, let's just for the fun of seeing what some of the fish look like here. Let's do, let's say 10 casts. See what we get. One. Two. Three. Dundon Mifflin shard. Four. Five. Six. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go.
Far away. Out of range.
Yeah. That's good enough. It's actually...
I got what you need.
It does seem like this time around they're not overloading me with tons of gold, which, not necessarily, I was never really upset about getting a lot of gold from doing quests, but it does seem like you don't get as much in this expansion as you used to. And let's find us one more rift creature. Oh, look. There it is.
Too far away. I require a target.
Oh, come on. Is it going to make me struggle for the very last item that I need?
I'm out of range.
I'm ready to perform the Shulka's ritual. It will protect us when we enter the Rift of On. For a time.
You have come far, stranger.
Crit mastery hates versatility. Basically, any time I have something that does not in fact have versatility on it is probably going to be better.
Speak to me. The world watch over you. Let nature take its course.
Her voice is gone. I have never felt so alone. Is this Amarak's life?
Well, yeah, probably.
Your path leads you deep, stranger. Do not fear the dark. I shall watch for you.
This ritual only imitates the Shulka sacrifice. It is neither permanent nor perfect. We must hurry and find Amarak.
Alright.
He's not here. The ward. I need more Almost, friend. Hurry. I can hear the voice of the goddess now, but only as a whisper. How do the Shuka endure this emptiness?
That's a interesting thing going on there. It's kind of reminds me of old god whispers, except it's like they find them comforting.
I drift along a cloud of sound, my friend. She comforts me. She welcomes me. I... I sense her call within the creature. It is born of Alnara. It could never hurt me.
Black and roots. Focus, Owena. Listen to my voice.
Speak quickly.
No! The goddess! She... Amarak? My friend.
Hunt well. More questions?
Cool.
You left.
Gone. Stolen. Where has she gone?
On higher! Please!
Well, while it's distracted, let's just step back here and get us a mining node. I'm 100% gonna have to look into prospecting in this expansion before I just start grinding up random bits of ore. Hey buddy, we've come to kill you.
He is not fully lost, but he must be removed from the rift immediately.
That works. So I guess we just beat him unconscious. It is interesting being back down in the rift,
The goddess herself.
but we're in the physical
You can
rift
help
instead of in
also,
the
Owena.
rift within
I will
the
help you gather it
Emerald Dream, or Nightmare, I guess, at that point.
and learn. Speak quickly, quietly. Walk quietly, go safely. More questions?
So,
Hunt
kill a
well.
bunch of random creatures,
Ask if you must.
place
And
3
then
random objects,
silence.
and pick up
Hunt
5
well.
pieces of plants.
In the rift's
Alright,
darkest
so the normal.
depths, all dust coalesces into the monstrosities before you. The manifestations pose a grave danger, but they are also the most plentiful source of all dust.
Really?
I must get closer.
I love lich walking. Okay. Rift creature. Oh, this is not good. Oh, that was close. Food. Consumables, okay.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I require a target. I don't have a target.
Those are old god tentacles.
I must get closer. Too far away. I can't use that either.
Yeah, well. Let's see what's next. It'd be fun if we actually got led into a dungeon.
We would not have made it here without you.
Speak quickly, quietly. More questions? Walk quietly, go safely. Listen and learn. You learn, now go.
Alright. We have one chance at this. Only pray that we're prepared enough so we get to go kill a little Hydra thing. Versatility, haste. We'll probably go with that one.
I returned. These will give us a fighting chance to take down a manifestation.
Could we not gather dust from easier prey?
Even average-sized manifestations offer very little all dust. You would be hunting for years just to gather a thimble's worth.
Alright. We got the Allen dust. What is that? I'm sure there's something up there. Whatever. We're just gonna leave it.
Ask if you must. Listen and learn. What Aldos boasts are people's power over nature. It should be enough to counteract the Light Bloom's rapid growth.
May you know. Thank you, Amarak. I owe you more than I can say.
It came from above. Within a few days, it overtook all of Xal'atath.
Speak, be heard. Words? This one hears.
Escape the nearby village to Harrenhal. Okay, so we're going to try
Perhaps
to
we meet again.
cure the light influence.
This one has lost many to this light bloom. If these ones offer hope, then this one shall listen.
With Almhara's grace, the Allndust will protect these Rutani, as it did Ionka.
Owenna, it is good to see you back. To see you well.
And you. I hope you have forgiven me.
It is not you who needs forgiveness. Almhara has asked too much of you.
She was hurting. She is hurting.
She is a goddess. She should not have made you walk this path. Not.
Alone? Almhara did ask much of me, and I asked much of you. You followed my path only as far as you were meant to, and I was never alone.
Let's see. We're almost halfway. $290, I mean.
The light burns. The roots brought us both.
Go ahead and turn that in.
While guide you well.
Let's see what happens.
This one awakens. This one changes no more.
It works. At last, we have a way to fight back.
Do not fear the dark. The world watch over you.
Okay, interesting.
So, your path leads you here. May you lend your
Distribute the Unders.
The hands will be a good
It
upgrade.
will empower them to strike
Stats
back
across the
against
board.
Light Blue.
I bet at least a couple of these go bad.
You have come far. Watch the dark places.
You have come far. Speak now.
Sure.
Bring your words. Roads guide you. Listen to the roots.
Oh, we haven't gotten this flight point, so. Oop. That's interesting.
Yes?
Alright, let's see. Movie time.
All too easy.
So their power form is supposed to basically be a pangolin. It's a very weird form of a pangolin, though. Scatter some dust, see what happens. Oh, okay.
Come far, stranger. I shall watch for you.
light blooms, spreaders. Yeah, okay.
Striking at individual blooms is not enough. We'll need to take drastic action to think that Eversong's light would wreak such havoc in Harindar.
See, if you can do bombing runs, I don't understand why they don't just have more people doing the bombing runs. Seems like that'd be an easy way to handle these issues.
You hail from above. Speak to me. Perhaps we'll meet again. Your path leads you deep, stranger. You have found me.
The madness has overtaken the roots. We must stop it here.
Okie dokie. Yeah, let's do that one first. Oh, light blind sap weaver is what I'm supposed to be going after. One.
I must get closer. Fire a target. Something first.
Really? Four. And we'll save Army of the Dead for the next thing we're fighting. Or now. It's going too slow. Artifacts recovered. There's one. Where's that mining node? Always got a mine. Oops. Spam the wrong button. Oh well.
Don't have a target.
Still worked out.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
And we'll do this. Trying to sit up a little bit. Back is starting to get a little sore. Oops. That's how I jump off cliffs and die. Mining node. And it's probably way up there, so don't know if it's going to be worth it to do it, but let's do it. Oh yeah, no, this is worth it. Oh. Artifact. Maybe over here in this one? No. Light fused umbral tin. Cool. I don't know. I need to swap those because my instinct is to hit one first.
Your path leads you deep, stranger. The world watch over you. You have found me.
One. Oh, that's a good upgrade.
Wild guide
Haven't
you
gotten a foot upgrade in a while, and I guess I won't need one for a while either.
The elders must hear of this. Go with the wind.
Farewell then.
I just kind of assumed his thing was going to be a main quest. We'll drop this off as a chain quest and then go on.
What is it?
Ruth's guide you home.
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
Ah, there's the Moth Keeper.
You seek trade, you must prepare. You need wares.
Oh, so she trades luminous dust for a pretty wide variety of items. Good-natured theme stuff. Ah, that's a pretty
Return
cool
if
now.
you need.
The Fast Riders stand ready. May the wheel...
Shaladrasil's roots still stand.
How?
The Allendust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No! We will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders.
Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
Alright, so I guess after that plays out, we're going to go ahead and hop off for the evening. Well, for the morning.
So,
We might get back on for
your
the
path
evening.
leads you here.
don't
I shall
think
watch
that matters
you.
that much. And Eversong Forest, eh?
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Without the Ondas, we face a grim task.
Let's
Steel
see.
yourself.
And this area we're resting, so it's as good as any. Alright, this is where we're going to hop out for the evening. If you tuned in, thank you for watching. Otherwise, I might be back on later on.